My lord, no inquiry have been taken, my lord. No departmental inquiry.
Where is the order?
My lord, here is the annexure P1, page 12, my lord.
He was appointed as what? A temporary person? Or
My
that?
lord, permanent, my lord. 35 years of age he have been served in service, my lord.
Sample assistant.
Sample assistant, my lord.
Rule 19 was invoked, my lord. Dispensing with the inquiry.
Convicted?
Yes, my lord.
Convicted, my lord.
What was the offense?
My lord, the offences were
Prevention Act,
mentioned
my lord. Corruption of
the-
Prevention Act, my lord.
PC Act.
My lord, the criminal appeal is pending, my lord. That is annexure P2.
What is your case?
My lord, my submission is to my
Why can't this be done under Rule 19?
my lord, my lord, here is a identical order. That is page 17 P4, my lord.
The conviction is of?
PC Act, my lord. The conviction is of PC Act, my lord.
Oh, 3 years, even 4 years. RI. 10,000 penalty. क्या disproportionate assets या bribe?
My lord, bribe, my lord.
Bribe. Why can't this be done? Please point out from the rules.
My lord, according to Rule 64, that is mentioned in the order, my lord. That is page 17 P4.
Rule?
Rule 64 of the Pensions Act.
It is provisional pension.
Provisional pension, my lord.
No, you have been
Terminated.
Terminated, my lord.
So the moment you are dismissed from service, it's a dismissal.
Yes, my lord. Not removal, dismissal.
It's a dismissal.
Dismissal.
So the dismissal automatically forfeits all pension and gratuity under the rules itself.
My lord, there's a Supreme Court judgment, my lord. There's a Supreme Court judgment of,
Please provide a copy.
my lord, Shankar Das versus Union of India, my lord. Dismissed from service, my lord, summary consequent upon conviction. My lord, I am reading the relevant, my lord. It is to be learned that despite these observations of the learned magistrate, the government chose to dismiss the appellant in a huff without applying its mind to the penalty which could appropriately be imposed upon him insofar as his service career was concerned. Clause A of the second proviso to Article 311 bracket 2 of the Constitution confers on the government the power to dismiss a person from service on the ground of conduct which has led to his conviction on a criminal charge. But that power, like every other power, has to be exercised fairly, justly, and reasonably. Surely the Constitution does not contemplate that a government servant who is convicted for parking his scooter in a non-parking area should be dismissed from his service.
No, that was a case where there was no moral turpitude involved. This is a very grave offense.
My lord, he has been convicted in breach of contract, my lord. That is 409 section, my lord. There's an imprisonment for 10 years also, my lord, in this.
No, you said it's bribe.
My lord, 13(1)(d), page 14, my lord, that is the stay of the execution of the jail sentence. Page 14, the sentences are mentioned. Section 7, 13(1)(d) and 13(2) of the PC Act. This is only the case of suspension of sentence, not of conviction.
No, that will not be of any benefit to them.
My lord, conviction is the same ground in the identical order also. My lord, he has been also convicted. My lord, the main...
No, convicted for a very minor offense.
My lord...
Parking of scooter, as you said.
My lord, 409 breach of contract is a imprisonment for life, my lord.
No, this is not 409.
My lord, I'm talking about that Supreme Court judgment, my lord. I'm discussing about it.
So what was the offense there?
My lord, 409 breach of contract, my lord.
No.
In this judgment.
What was the allegations which were found proved?
My lord, in my case, my lord.
In that case, which you are citing?
Yes, grave misconduct, my lord, 409 there is. Section 409, my lord.
इनके खिलाफ कोई रेमेडी नहीं है इसके खिलाफ अपील
Appeal is there under
Appeal is
under Rule
pending.
23, my lord.
Appeal
Under Rule
is?
23,
Appeal is
appeal is
pending.
there.
No, appeal under the service rules,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
conduct rules,
Yes, ma'am.
the discipline appeal rules.
My lord, there's the appeal
Rule
and,
23.
and even the criminal appeal is pending, my lord.
No, that is
No,
of
that is
course.
a different thing.
uh,
That is a-
Can you go to the appellate authority in this? Why can't you? Under 23.
Under Rule 23 of the 66 rules, ma'am.
My lord, there's one more judgment, my lord. In the Rajasthan State Road Transport Corporation Limited and others, that is SLP 5650 of 2019, my lord. My lord, in this, he is entitled for the gratuity for the continuation of 5 years after 5 years. He is entitled.
There must be some provision in that service rules there. Here there is no such rule.
My lord,
Either you go in appeal.
even, my lord, no appeal is there, my lord, in this provision. My lord, no departmental inquiry was conducted, my lord. Then pending of appeal is a proceeding and its end.
See,
when
in
the
this-
Honorable Supreme Court will take justice on this, my lord.
In this
And it will-
kind of a punishment under 19, we have held that, of course, there is no need for conduction of an inquiry. The moment there is conviction, the authority can apply its mind and decide. But while deciding on the quantum of penalty, because there may be offences which are not as grave, or there may be offences which do not attract, do not have this
Moral turpitude.
moral turpitude involved, element of moral turpitude. So the punishment cannot be dismissal then. It has to be something less. On that question only, the employee has to be heard. That's all. That is that we have held
Yes,
in
my lord,
earlier.
that is about proportionality.
Yes,
Proportionality.
proportionality.
My lord,
But this is a grave offense. Taking bribe, I mean, the moment something is found true, he should be turned out immediately.
my lord, 35 of years he have given in, he have served in this, my lord. No retail benefits he have been provided, my
Of
lord.
course, if you are acquitted, you can always come back.
My
You
lord,
can claim a
when
claim
acquittal
to
takes
come
place,
back.
my lord, it will take 5 to 10 years or 15 years, my lord. And he is 59 years.
So
He will
we
be alive
can
or
give
not, my
you the
lord?
liberty to go and appeal. It's an order passed where you can go to the appellate authority. Why do you want to foreclose all your chances now? If this petition is dismissed, you will not be able to go and appeal.
My lord, kindly issue notice in this, my lord.
No, there is no question of notice.
My lord, they can give the reply on this, my lord.
We'll ask you to go to the appeal. Refer an appeal first. This petition has been filed, the selling an order of dismissal, penalty of dismissal passed. Under Rule 9, as prescribed in Rule 9G of the MP Civil Service CCA Rules 1966, by invoking the provisions of Rule 19 of 66 rules, on the strength of the judgment and conviction rendered on 29/7/19.
My lords, by the special judge.
29/7/19 rendered by the special judge.
Prevention of Corruption Act,
PC
CVA.
Act, Sivni,
Special case number is 2
whereby the petitioner has been found guilty of the offence punishable under section 13(1)D read with 13(2) of the PC Act, and has been sentenced to 3 and 4 years of RI with fine of 5,000 each. Next para. It is submitted by learned counsel. क्या नाम है आपका?
Anchan Pandey.
Anchan Pandey, that the appeal at criminal appeal 6511 of 19, assailing the aforesaid judgment and conviction, is pending adjudication before this court, where the sentence in question has been suspended by order 3/10/19, White v2. Next para.
There will be one issue, my lords, in the appeal. There will be an issue of delay, my lord. So
We can condone that.
order
Because
is of
in the earlier round, the coordinate court has held that provisional pension is entitled.
my lord, that was the case. My lord, may kindly see. That was the case is of suspension.
That was only suspension.
Yes, my lord. Para 9.
Suspension is not the subject matter.
This
Conviction is the
dismissal
subject.
order had not come by that
No,
time.
my lord, that time.
Acha.
And he retired. So that is the distinguishing
My
factor,
main
my lord.
ground is the conviction is there, my lord, not the suspension. There are many judgments which shows that the termination is stated, given the service, my lord, in this. Where the judgment says that if we have served 35 years of service, he is entitled for this service, my lord, retired benefits, my lord.
Where is that?
Even, my lord, so, इनको देना चाहिए. Sir.
No, this P4 is not pertaining to the petitioner, it's pertaining to somebody else. P4 जो आपने लगाया है,
It's
that
identical orders, sir.
No, that is what I was pointing out at P4, page 19.
Hmm.
That was the case where he was placed under suspension and he superannuated during that period.
Hmm.
So the inquiry was still going on
Hmm.
and the trial was pending. Now, this is a case where already the order of dismissal has been passed.
The trial is also pending in this case also, my
So
lord.
now the appeal is pending, but the conviction has not been stayed, only the suspension is of jail sentence. So that is the distinguishing factor in this case and the case which my sister is relying upon. That is Damde's case.
So what is this case of Shankar Das?
Shankar Das.
This that you have cited?
It is the case also for the conviction and the termination, my lord,
Hmm.
where it is defined in para 5, my lord, that is the short dispute can not give you the dismiss from the service, my lord.
What was that short dispute?
Where in that case, my lord, 409 breach of contract have been given. The main offense have given, my lord. And in this case, my lord, there's corruption, my lord.
Hmm.
And 409 is the breach of contract, that is imprisonment for life, my lord. There's a
Hmm.
It's also a grievous offense, my lord.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. क्या लिखा है?
My lord, there's one more judgment I'm sending, my lord. There's IPC 420 and 467. He have been convicted on that, my lord.
Hmm.
And there he have been dismissed. Then again he have been reinstated in the service, my lord.
We don't say anything, but we give you time to file reply. File appeal. And this has totally different facts. They were claiming for back wages. Provisional pension was paid, not full pension.
My lord, I am also claiming for the retired benefits, my lord. That is gratuity and the leave encashment and the GPF. No, nothing was received from this, my lord.
So
from the dismissal.
do you have these rules? 66 rules.
66, my lord, 65
Sorry, the pension rules.
pension. my lord.
The 66 rules. So this rule itself bars the moment it's a dismissal.
But there's a Supreme Court judgment, my lord, which gives the determination, and then they have reinstated the services, my lord.
No,
And
that is if you succeed, definitely. But here we are not deciding on merits. और feature of कहाँ पर है वो? they 24. You have pension rules.
नहीं,
C24. क्या लिखा है? Next para. The learned counsel for the petitioner has cited the decisions of Apex Court as well as this court, so and so, so and so, so and so, in support of the challenge to the order of termination, order of dismissal from service. Next para. This court declines to enter into merits of this matter since the petitioner can very well avail the remedy of a statutory appeal under Rule 23, which Rule 23 against the impugned order P1 dated 6/10/2000. P1 is dated
P1,
20.
yes, my lord.
6/10/20. Next para. To enable the petitioner to file an appeal without having to deal with the obstacle of limitation, which may have expired by now, this court, considering the gravity of the offense and the fact that the petitioner and the petitioner's past services have been forfeited on account of the impugned order. This court deems it appropriate to extend liberty to the petitioner to refer an appeal. Next para. Accordingly, if an appeal against the impugned order P1 is referred to the appellate authority, who is the appellate authority?
the Rule 23, there is a
इसमें अलग से कोई rules हैं क्या?
there is a schedule, my lord. There is a schedule appended to the rules which has prescribed the appellate authority for all the other departments, my lord. So, my lords may observe appropriate appellate authority, my lords.
No, but is there any appellate authority or not? Have you found out?
It has to exist. She
ऐसा
had
ना हो
to-
कि appellate authority हो नहीं है आपकी.
से इनके पास
Because this is by the controller.
अनुशासन प्राधिकरण.
अच्छा हाँ तो ये तो होगी. It will be to the state. It will be to the state.
My lords.
It's preferred to the state government. Within a period of 30 days, along with copy of this order, then the same shall be considered by the appellate authority on its own merits without being dismissed on limitation alone. Next para. It is expected of the appellate authority to decide the appeal as expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 3 months. कौन सा था? 8.
He doesn't find party the